Elites are using Feng Shui to control you. I bet you've never heard this before. Let me get into this. Welcome to Beast Mastery Classroom. Grab a cup of coffee or hot cocoa or tea, whatever your drink is. Sit down, get a pen and paper, and start taking some notes. Now, I have two beautiful children, disclaimer, and one of them is a 2-year-old boy, and if he makes some noise in the background, I cannot stop it. Okay? And I have my little beautiful angel Jasmine that is sitting down at her table and learning from me today. So, the elites are using Feng Shui to control you. What is Feng Shui? Does anybody know? Like, you probably hear like Feng Shui is some Chinese thing, or Feng Shui is like decorating the house in a certain way. What is it? Let's get started. Feng Shui. Feng Shui is actually wind and water. Isn't that very interesting? What is the majority of the world actually made up of? Does anybody know? Jessie, do you know what the world's made up of? What?
Mama Earth.
Mama Earth, yeah. What's Mama Earth made of?
Mama Earth is made of rocks.
Rocks, yeah. What else?
Water.
Yeah, water. Yeah. Okay. So, Feng Shui is mastering wind and water. Why is this very important? Well, you, as an individual, let me get this one. Okay. You, as an individual, there's you smiling. Hello, got some cool hair too. There we go.
Hey, Daddy, that's baby.
Uh,
And baby Kiki.
That's like baby's hair, yeah?
He only has cockatoo hair, and
Yeah.
his hair is funny.
Yeah. Okay. So,
I have tape on my fingers.
I can see. I can see, Daddy. Okay, so this is just a representation of the blue is water. Okay. Now you are made up of 70%. You are made up of 70% water. Okay. So, why is it important that Feng Shui is used in our everyday life and we need to master Feng Shui so that elites don't control us through Feng Shui? Well, because if you're 70% water and the elites are controlling you through knowing this wisdom here, what can we say wind is? Yes.
Wind is like clouds.
It's the wind is like, we can say wind is there's a couple names we can say. We can say the breath of life. Wind is the breath of life. We can also say wind is spirit. We can also say, I think we'll stick with those two. So wind is actually however you want to name it, but it's either the breath of life or it's spirit. Now, we know that air is what keeps us alive, yeah, and we can't see air. The air is what they say wind is, but the ancients would say that it's actually life force, it's prana, call it breath of life, you call it whatever you want, but it's actually just a spirit, yeah? And it's our collective consciousness. It's actually what keeps us all interconnected as one. But if you're 70% water and water can be manipulated, okay, I don't know how to spell. Water can be manipulated, and Feng Shui is all about mastering the energy in your space. So, like, it could be used for literally your house. Master the energy in your house. Master the energy in the environment. Master the energy in the body. Master. Yes, Jazzy. Yes, baby. Yeah, everybody is made up of 70% water. So that's why when we speak, yeah, when we speak, the water in our body is responding to what we speak into existence. So if you say, I am the best, Jazzy, yeah, your water in your body now says, I am the best. Okay? So back to where I was at. Yeah, Feng Shui is basically just mastering the energy in your field, yeah, wherever you go, okay? Now, the reason why the elites are using Feng Shui to manipulate you and control you is because they understand that you are just a energy ball. Like, you're just a ball of energy. Like, that's basically what you are. You're a ball of energy. And they know how energy works. And they know how to manipulate energy. So, what can you do now to actually take your power back? Well, a couple things. Well, there's a lot of things that you can do. I'll name a couple for you right now. Okay? And there's a lot more to feng shui, yeah. There's a lot more, but it's basically just mastering wind and water, yeah. Like, there's people that use feng shui to get rich. There's millionaires and billionaires out there that will use feng shui to, when they buy property, like, it has to be in a certain area, or they will check that everything in that area is aligned and there's nothing out of place to actually buy it, because they believe that it is like good luck if they do that. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's completely true. But the thing that you have to understand is that the only truth in this reality is the truth that the subconscious mind actually believes. And the only thing that, like, for anybody, it could be like, you have a certain belief that God has a certain name for you, and that He's your savior, or that He's your Lord, or that, you know, that whatever. But the thing is, you can call Him whatever you want. It's just the subconscious mind believes that that's His name. So that person, or that name that you give God, will create miracles for you. But really, Jesus has created miracles. Buddha's created miracles. Lord Shiva's created miracles. Allah's created miracles. Like, whatever name you want to put onto God, they've all created miracles. Yeah. So, back to the video. Things that you can do to actually master Feng Shui. Yeah. When I'm talking about this feng shui, I'm talking about your internal body. Okay. I will name that keeping your external house clean will keep your mind and your energy a lot calmer. So there's something you can do like clean your house and clean your car. We're talking about your internal body right now, yeah, is we wanna I mentioned this in my last video. We wanna meditate. We wanna learn to sit in silence and we wanna meditate, yeah. Um we can consume better food and drinks. We consume better food and drinks. Now, if you're saying like, how does this, how does this work? Like, how is this going to help my feng shui and help my energy? Well, what you consume makes up every single atom in your body. Yeah. What else can we do? I had another one. Right when I was writing this, I had another one and then it disappeared. Like these videos aren't scripted yet. These videos are not scripted. I don't even know what I'm going to talk about until I'll actually start recording. Consume better food and drinks. Ah, yes, that's right. Consume better videos. Consume better videos. We're watching like negative and stupid stuff all the time. That is making up our our like our life really. It's you just got to understand everything that you see and everything that you consume is consuming into your energy and you're allowing it to consume into your energy. So consume better videos. Don't speak negative about people. Don't speak negative at all. That's another way. Don't speak negative at all. Because if we are 70% water and we're speaking negative into the water that is in our body. You'll never hear me speak negative about myself because I always know I can do anything that I want to, and I always know that I'm the best. Like, doesn't matter. So don't speak negative at all. There's some things right there that you can do to. And you know what? You look at these and you're like, what do you mean? Like, what are you telling me about my feng shui? Like, start doing this. I thought I had to go and like start buying some certain crystals and all this stuff. I got crystals and that on my desk. I love crystals, yeah. But you don't have to do that. The thing is, this is what's important for your feng shui because when you understand that this is how they're controlling you. This is how they're controlling you. Through fear. But fear is just energy. Now, what is energy? Energy is just feng shui, brother. Feng shui. So they've learned how to use feng shui to master your energy and to pump fear into you so you can speak negative all the time. You can consume bad videos and you can consume bad food and drinks and you won't know how to sit still. That's how they do it. Very easy. It is very easy. It's very easy to actually master your attention. That's it. Meditate. I want to teach you a Buddhist philosophy that Buddha made very famous. Okay, that is going to help you with feng shui. Now, feng shui and Buddha really have nothing to do together, but this one technique that he made famous, you will change your life, and actually is the root cause of everything in life. You are not your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. Okay? Don't identify with them. The way to actually separate from your thoughts and you end up becoming fucking delusional is just ignoring every thought in your head, like literally ignoring it, and you'll get to a state where you're almost psychotic. And when you get to that state, you'll normalize again, and then when you normalize again, you know, I've separated from my thoughts. But I feel like everybody has to go through that state to almost get into the psychotic stage and then come back, for them to actually learn how to separate from their thoughts. And yeah, it's delusional and it seems crazy, but why does it seem crazy? Like we don't even see from our eyes. Like, you know, you use your imagination to create, yeah? So if you can have a picture in your head and you can hold that picture, you'll be able to create that into this reality. That's the imagination. That's not on this physical world. Like everything was seen first in the imagination before it was created onto this earth. Like me and you are basically just an imagination of God. Like, can you comprehend that? Like, I'm just an imagination of God. Like, how fucking awesome is that shit? But yeah, it seems very delusional. It seems crazy, but this is the way to change your life, because you have to break the society norm and go against it, or you'll just be a slave for the rest of your life. So, but yeah, like we don't see from our eyes. We see from light that we take in. Like our eyes aren't even seeing. Like our eyes are just receiving light into our brain, and our brain now is putting a picture together for us to see the physical world. Like, do you get that? So if you bypass the light that we're taking in and you just create that image in your head first, then eventually, with enough emotional charge, that will be the reality that you see. One more beautiful fact I want to touch on before I end this video is that your heart was the first organ that actually started beating when you were in your mama's stomach. So your heart was the first organ that was formed. It was formed before your brain. And now scientists have proven that your heart has a electromagnetic field that is 5,000 times stronger than your brain. Your heart 5,000 times stronger. So feeling is the secret. You know the secret? They say like you need to feel it, visualize it, and feel it. Because your heart is 5,000 times stronger than just your brain. So you need to feel the feeling before you get it. With that, I'm going to end this right here. I hope you enjoyed Beastmaster's Classroom, and stay tuned. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, and I will see you next time.